Hey everybody, it's Bust, continuing our playthrough of the Path of Champions. Today, we will be doing Battle on Lux's half-a-star quest, A Mage's Burden Part 1, and I can tell you, you're in for a doozy. This one's going to be pretty easy. Our Lux is pretty heavily leveled up. Her star powers are fully leveled up to 3. She has quite a set of powerful abilities coming out of the star power. We're going to get the +1 starting mana. Most importantly is when you play a 6-cost spell or greater, you get a 0-cost golden Aegis in your hand. So typically if Lux is on board, you'll get a final spark and a golden Aegis, and then just immediately win the game from there. But these rallies are what we tend to build all of our Lux decks around. And then as we use her other ability each round, the first time you play a spell, you refill mana equal to its cost. That makes it kind of easy to chain off 6-cost spells. So if you're able to play a Remembrance, follow it up with a back-to-back, you'll get 2 golden Aegises. If Lux is on board, you'll get 2 final sparks. And as you can imagine from that kind of board, the game will pretty much be done. In terms of champion level, she is up to 15, so she's pretty heavily upgraded in that sense. And with her relics, we're using both Stalker's Blade and Lost Chapter. With a champion this expensive, if we're going to be playing her in the late game, she needs to be having an immediate impact. And so coming down for a strike and refilling some of her investment cost is a pretty important thing. Just dropping a 3-attack unit on turn 5 that doesn't do anything else is a recipe for falling behind. And so, with that being said, let's get ourselves into battle, take on the Mage's Burden. This one should be pretty straightforward, pretty good. I feel like we're going to win this one. We have plenty of star powers. Okay, and so you do have to kind of watch yourself with cards like Wild Inspiration. Your created cards cost 1 less. It's very important for us to hit that 6 mana breakpoint. And if we're trying to create spells and they create too cheap, it can kind of come out and mess up our deck. But here we're going to get to start with the Hextech Observatory. This does kind of the same thing as Lux's ability does. The first time you play a spell, refill mana equal to its cost. I'm pretty sure both of these work twice, so if we play a 3-mana spell, we should get 6 mana back. Not 100% certain on that, but learning experience for everyone here. hope you're ready to grow that brain piece you got over there. You're about to do so much learning with this one. But let's see. We'll see if we can play a Succession on turn 2 and then follow it up with Remembrance. I'm curious to see how this goes. So on the first turn, we're just going to bank our mana. On turn 2, we'll have 3 mana to play the Succession. I want to see if we get the full 6 mana back playing to the Lux ability and the power that we just picked up. We only have 6 mana in total. We started the turn with 2 and now we have 6. And so it did not... I'm not sure how those mathematics worked there, but it didn't it didn't do exactly what we wanted, that's for certain. But we should be pretty close to just ending this game. We'll see if he has a dude, but we should be able to just freely win with the golden Aegis here. Mage Seeker and Scyther forgot his star powers. he isn't coming out the gate swinging. Okay. Moving on. Let's see what shows up in our post-battle game choices. These cards are all terrible. They're so expensive, we're just never going to have the time to play them. Same with all of these, they all cost 4 or more. Eager Apprentice, pretty strong though. We're of course here trying to play spells and stuff, and so having the guy that refills spell mana can be pretty useful. As far as these other plays go, probably not going to get much usage out of these. We're out of rerolls at this point, so I'm just going to take the pile here with Sivir that has the 1-drop in it. Okay, what do we got up here? Just a shop. I'll travel here to the bottom. I like taking the Mage Seeker and Ciders out of our deck. That's the 4-cost Mage Seeker. And so hitting up the shop to take those out usually feels better than adding something new to our deck. All right, here, I'll hang on to 1 Persuader. See if we can't find some more of our spell mana based stuff. We didn't. What a failure we are. So what do we got here? We got a bunch of that mana back. This was essentially a free play. Now we'll drop the succession, and this one should be done. Easy peasy, am I right? There goes the attack. Here comes the rally. Coming in for 11. Easy game. Told you all this was going to be easy. I'm surprised you're still here. If you're still here watching the video, bless you. You know, we try to keep the content entertaining. I hope it does the entertainment to you. What do we got here? Bunch of expensive stuff. I'm just going to take the cheapest one in the Profiteer. Probably just going to cut it immediately out of our deck. I mean, I guess I probably would rather have... Yeah, I'd rather have the Insider than the Profiteer. So let's just go ahead and get rid of that one. Oh, we got 2 encounters up ahead. Either the slot bot that buys rerolls or the Larent Bladekeeper. Don't remember what he does, so let's go down that route. Not really worried about having rerolls in this one. Okay, well, let's hang on to our 1 and our 2 drop and then look for spells. Like, it's pretty tempting to just even get rid of the Treasure Seeker and look for spell-based things, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Make a noise. Wow, we aren't just like immediately lethaling them this game. What is going on? And interesting here, as the 3/10 patch has come upon us, the Brightsteel Protector has dropped from a 3/2 to a 2/1. So he's shrunk a little bit. Used to be much stronger. Can't block a Fearsome now, which is his big downside.
All right, let's get to work.
That's weird. We played the 2 mana spell. Maybe the 1 ability only brings back spell mana? Is that what happens? We played the 2 mana spell and ended with 3 spell mana. So, kind of interesting.
They got what they paid for.
They got what they paid for. Pay the price when you battle with Bust, my dude. Okay, ooh, Succession. Beautiful. That's a very powerful interest to have. On to the Larent Bladekeeper. What is this? Add a weapon to your deck with a random rare item. Well, not Spinning Axe. We're just going to discard all this expensive stuff that we don't want anyways. But no, we should probably realistically maybe pick up Zenith Blade. Since we have like the spell mana refreshes, I think this could be useful. It also summons a unit in the process. And so another card edited by the 3/10 patch. The Zenith Blade only gives Overwhelm this round. It used to give Overwhelm permanently. All right, onto the powers. We can pick up Challenger if we want. Otherwise, I'm just leaning towards something like Inspired Light. Maybe that's where we'll go. It's too bad like it's not a spell that generates a unit. Why not pick up the power? We have the money. We'll come up to the healer, cut that 4 mana card out of our deck. Whatever was left, Mage Seeker, Insider. You're done. You're gone. You're cut. On to Tiana. Opponent gets a Judgment in their hand to start the game. What do you think the percentage chance our opponent sees 8 mana? I'm not even convinced that they'll see 8 mana just like in total throughout the entirety of the game. Okay, so Eager Apprentice can start off the day for us. Bank up that mana as we go. And then next turn, we're gonna start to pop off. What you got? Another Succession. A fine addition for next turn. See, now we have this full 6 mana. That's so strange to me. I don't know. I can't figure out how that actually works. But we're coming on board pretty strong here. Don't quite have the lethal, so we'll go to next turn, play our other Remembrance, and that'll certainly get us there. Oh, we don't have the mana to do it. Dang. Will we have it now? Yeah, we got 7 mana now. I don't know what the deal was in that earlier game. But this one's done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as they like to say. Okay. Got all of our dudes in there. Go ahead and drop a golden Aegius. And we'll get the ball rolling on finishing this game. Get you all out of here. Easy day, easy game, GG. And so, again, none of those games were particularly challenging, but it does kind of showcase a bit of Lux. You get to see the golden Aegius kind of thing, and you get to see the mana refresh kind of thing. That's what you're going to see in a lot of the Lux adventures. It's going to be a lot of balancing between having enough early game stuff to do, right? Because we do need to actually build up to the space to where we can play these 6-cost spells, but then also kind of managing between adding spells and adding units to our deck. Like, Lux really pops off with a lot of the spell-based abilities, but we might be given choices to where we only have the option to add units to our deck. And so we have to try and kind of like pick and choose, well, do I pick the better unit or do I take the worst spell, which is objectively a worse card, but may be better in the sense that it's a spell in place of a unit. And so we'll have to kind of keep track and manage a lot of those kind of things. But as we're level 3-star in the half-a-star quest, didn't expect too much trouble here today. And so with that, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and you have yourselves a good one out there.